Arcade Heroes.
Greetings, it's Adam from ArcadeHeroes.com, coming to you from freezing Salt Lake City, Utah. I meant to get to this little quick piece of news yesterday when it was, or the other day when it came out, but I just got sidetracked. It's been a little abnormally busy here at the arcade because in Salt Lake City proper, you have the NBA All-Stars event going on, and they've had different things going on all week. Lots of people have come into town. The hotels are all booked up, and when the hotels are booked up, then it means we tend to be busy. We actually have a couple of hotels within walking distance of me. I'm not in Salt Lake City itself, in West Valley City, but either way, keeps things busy for us. But anyways, coming to the news, we have a movie coming out a month from today, March 17th, 2023, that is covering pinball in particular, and so something coin-op related. Now, IGN is not known for giving any attention whatsoever to video arcade machines. They seem to act like they're completely non-existent, but for some reason they have given a bit of attention to pinball, and for the past few or several years there have been a few instances where they've been the breaking source for a new pinball machine announcement. And along those lines, they have the exclusive trailer for Pinball, the Man Who Saved the Game, which tells the story of how Roger Sharp saved pinball. And this explains it here on this whole thing here with as an unsettled writer with a fantastic mustache, which he still has to this day. But you'll see that portrayed in the trailer here. And I have watched this already, so I'm not billing this as a reaction trailer. Don't care for those, but let's watch.
You ready?
Yeah. All right. Tell us everything.
So that's Roger as he is today, not an actor portrayal.
I'm Roger Sharp. I've always wanted to be a
Wife, girlfriend.
Boyfriend.
divorced, actually.
You should be happy. You finally wrote something important.
So you're single.
I wasn't aware until this that he wrote for GQ.
The people are going for drinks.
Actually, I have a date. This probably sounds weird, but I play pinball all the time. Helps me focus.
Are you any good?
It may be the thing that I am best at.
Why are they taking the machines?
We got busted.
It never even occurred to me that the game was illegal.
But for over 3 decades, pinball was banned in New York City.
I want to show the city council members that they've had it wrong for all these years.
Are you a reporter?
I just have a question about the pinball ban, sir.
Somebody keep these damn kids away from me.
We're gonna set up a hearing.
Get off my lawn.
Testify.
You're gonna play pinball at City Hall?
I want to redeem the game.
That is a game of chance.
That is a game of skill.
Well,
So yeah, this, as far as I've always heard the story, this looks to be pretty accurate, but what's very interesting to me about it is how it seems to blend this actor portrayal along with Roger himself, or the modern Roger, kind of giving you a little bit of a guided tour like right here. And so that's really an interesting way to do it. I'm sure maybe a documentary has done that before, I don't know, but but still, I think it'll be fun. This looks like a fun movie that will kind of give everybody a good insight into what really happened with that instance. And along those lines, if you ever want to see, I have this post called Restoring the Colors of Arcade Past, where I used one of those AI colorization things, although some of them, like this one, I remember having to go and hand correct a bunch of things afterwards because it wasn't that great. Well, here's a portrayal of pinball machines being destroyed, and I'm not sure how many places still ban pinball, but I was reading recently, I want to say it might have been in South Carolina or North Carolina, where there was still a town that had been banning pinball as well as video arcade machines, if I'm recalling correctly. But it was much bigger back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, because there were some pinball machines that were just gambling devices. They had payouts. They had little things on them, like right here, where they could pay quarters out, but not all of them did. The problem is that some of them tainted it for the rest. But here's a photo from that famous event that's portrayed there, and I'm guessing this might be that douchebag councilman guy. I'm not sure, but this is Roger making the case and showing these guys, as I've always heard the story. He was presented with a machine he had never played before, but he still, with his confidence and his skill, called the shots that he was going to do and hit the shots perfectly, and the city council voted to make it fun. So yeah, are you looking forward to this? I am. I will do a review of this once it comes out on March 17th, and I'll see if Roger is at Amusement Expo. I've met with Roger several times before at different trade shows like Amusement Expo or IAPA, and so maybe I'll see if I can interview him with his thoughts about that and anything else on pinball. I mean, one thing a lot of people might not know about on Roger, I mean, most people know him from this in particular, but he's been involved in the coin-op industry for many, many years. He runs his own business, Roger Sharp Licensing, I think it's called, and both of his sons are involved with different coin-operated aspects. One of them works for Rothrills, one of them works for Stern Pinball, but he was also very crucial to the licensing and creation of things like NBA Jam and other games at Midway back in the day. And so, yeah, he's a true arcade hero, I should say. And so I'd love to do an interview with him sometime, but I'll see if we can do that at Vegas at the very end of March. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this, and we'll catch you around.